Hello, empaths. This is Dr. Eileen with Empath Heart Healing. I am an intuitive spiritual therapist. I'm also an empath, and these are your Empath Heart Healing encouragement tips for the week of October 10th through 16th, 2021. I hope everybody's doing great. On your empath journey, it can be intense at times. And these tips are designed to just help encourage anyone who considers themselves to be an empath, including light workers, way showers, star seeds, highly sensitive people, etc. We go by many, many names, but we have the same heart space in that we want to use our gifts and wisdom and talents to help the world be a better place. So that is what we share in common. The journey can be challenging at times because we absorb so much emotional intensity and we literally feel it in our bodies at times, and it can affect so many parts of us and so many aspects of our lives. So on that note, I'm going to dive in. Today I'm talking about self-trust versus self-doubt. And all of these tips are keys just to help us navigate the emotional intensity that comes along with being an empath, better. Let's try and make it a smoother process if we can. So, self-trust versus self-doubt. Following gut instinct and listening to your intuition is a type of self-mastery. And as empaths, light workers, way showers, star seeds, self-mastery is a huge key to us, balancing the polarities of the 3D world and the 5D world, our emotions versus what we know to be true about what's going on in the spirit realm. The self-mastery is what helps us anchor and ground into our planet while at the same time having one foot here on the planet and kind of having one foot, metaphorically speaking, out in the other world or other realms, the heavenly realms. It's the self-mastery that helps us not only navigate these different polarities, but really be badass at it. You know what I mean? Like really, rock this life. And I say that without ego. I mean, just when you're an empath, you can feel like it's too much, like these feelings, these emotions, the state of the world, it's too much. How can I possibly be of service? How can I possibly show up as my best? And that's part of the growth cycle. And self-mastery allows us to accept who we are, what we bring, what we have to offer, and recognize that it is a valuable, integral component to the planet's growth and healing and ascension. We're very much needed. But the self-mastery comes as we own that, what I have to offer is good enough and it's much needed. It's my job to hone my craft, to learn all that I can, to apply wisdom, and temperance. But what I have to offer is necessary. And so I'm going to show up, and I'm not going to allow my self-doubt to basically destroy my confidence or alleviate something that is needed, like take away from me what is actually my service to the world, something that could actually, help. So empaths struggle with feelings and perceptions, and their feelings about themselves and their perceptions of themselves often lead to self-doubt. Symptoms of self-doubt include overanalyzing, which leads to headaches and anxiety. Other symptoms are second guessing, those intuitive hits that we get. And when we second guess those intuitive hits, that actually lowers our self-esteem. Another symptom of self-doubt is denial of spiritual gifts. And this leads to depression and stagnant service work. So the service work that we want to do, either really we struggle to get it off the ground or it just becomes non-existent. Now, benefits of self-trust. When you allow yourself to trust your gut, you enhance your intuition. You become like a well-oiled machine with clear knowing. You create neuropaths that support self-confidence. And neuropaths are like information highways in the brain. They're like file folders that contain information. So everything we've ever learned or we believe to be true or we've experienced, there's a neuropath associated with that. When we allow ourselves to be in self-trust, we create neuropaths that support overall self-confidence. By being in self-trust, we keep our nervous system calm, and we help emit pheromones that project an image to others of strength, self-belief, credibility, and confidence. And of course, as a light worker, if you're doing your service work, you want to have credibility. You want to be seen as someone who has honesty and integrity, someone who's strong, someone who's confident, not ego, not over the top or anything. But we in order for our service work to be effective, we would like for those that we are working with to feel safe, right, in our energy field. Now, the results of self-doubt, if we stay in that energy and in that vibration, we create a foggy channel, and we'll end up experiencing a lack of clarity and confusion. Self-doubt lowers our self-esteem. It diminishes our attractability. Now, by attractability, I'm actually talking about the law of attraction. When we are in self-doubt, that low vibration of not believing in ourselves and our gifts causes the law of attraction to work in reverse. In other words, we attract those things that we don't want. We get more of that negative low vibration that we're sitting in. Law of attraction, you manifest what you are thinking about, what you are speaking about, the vibration that you're sitting in. Now, of course, even though I'm talking about law of attraction, it could also diminish physical attraction, because if you're in self-doubt, you're not showing up as your best self. Your nervous system is probably a wreck. You're probably in stress or anxiety or maybe even depression. And therefore, the pheromones that you're emitting are not as attractive as they could be if you were actually in self-trust. So take it how it resonates. Self-doubt also contributes to imposter syndrome. And imposter syndrome is basically fear, worry, and anxiety that you're not qualified or worthy to do something, say something, be something, take a position, get the promotion, date the person of your dreams, whatever it is, make the money that you want to make. Self-doubt contributes to physical sickness, colds, muscle tension, and other somatic symptoms associated with emotional stress. And also, self-doubt creates communication glitches. And what do I mean by that? Communication glitches where you either doubt your ability to speak, throat chakra gets clogged, and there's the ability to convey thoughts and feelings becomes stifled or obstructed. So when you're in self-doubt, something about that, brain neurology, those neuropaths, kind of send the signal throughout the body. There's a biochemical response for every single thought that we have. And somehow that if you're in self-doubt, it seems to block the throat chakra and keep you from being able to speak what you want to say, so you have this message that you really want to convey, and your self-doubt kind of holds you in a prison, metaphorically speaking. So how do we overcome self-doubt and flow in self-trust? So that it's just like breathing. You want to just wake up every day and you just want to be in that self-trust, just the way we breathe and we don't think about it. Well, here's what I would suggest. Incorporate some sort of spiritual practice daily, such as meditation, affirmations, prayer, mantras, etc. Something that you do, some sort of routine that's spiritually inclined. Stay in the present moment. Avoid past or future tripping. Just stay in the here and now and trust that whatever gifts you have, those gifts will make room for you. Anchor yourself in the following: your bliss, your authenticity, your truth, your vision, your creativity, your healthy mindset, healthy habits, joy, excitement, positivity, your unique expertise, optimism, the lessons about life that you've learned and integrated. Anchor yourselves in these things, not the superficial things, not the car that you drive, not the house, maybe not even the job that you have, not the way you look physically. Anchor yourselves in the values that truly matter. Your genuine bliss, your genuine authenticity, your genuine truth, your vision for your life showing up as a beautiful soul that wants to share light with others, your unique creativity, that whatever that is, whether it's painting or drawing or writing poems or singing or baking or whatever you do, knowing that that's your gift and that's also to some degree your light that you share with others. Your healthy mindset, your healthy habits, your authentic joy, your authentic excitement that comes from the well within, your positivity, your unique expertise because of what you've learned, what you've studied, all those hardships you've gone through as an empath, and all the things you learned as the result and integrated. All of that expertise helps the planet be better when you share your light. Your lessons, right? Your optimism. This is what we anchor in. We basically boil it down to the lowest common denominator and anchor into our authentic truth, our base integrity. Who are we as a soul? Putting aside all of the superficial, not that there's anything wrong with things are fun, but if we put that aside and we're standing raw and naked in the universe and it's just us, what do you have to bring to the table? And it's always going to be your light. It's always going to be your truth, your unique wisdom and perspective, being an evolved, beautiful soul that wants to help the planet be better. You are lovely. You are lovely in your raw state. If we take away the rings and the bracelets and the jewelry and the external, you in your raw, naked state are such a beautiful light, and you have much to share and much to offer. So anchor yourself in these things and you build self-trust. Also, your authentic energy signature is your unique technology. Your unique energy signature is your magic. Your unique energy signature is your medicine. This is your offering. So your unique energy signature, the way you uniquely move through the world, whether you are introverted, extroverted, shy, whatever you are, quirky, whatever you are, you have a unique hue, a beautiful, radiant, vibrant color, aura, energy signature. And that's your technology for reviving, refreshing, reinvigorating yourself, but also it's your magic and your medicine, your offering, your service, your light to the planet. And so full acceptance of who you are as a unique soul of light. This is where your come up experience begins to happen. This is where your glow up occurs. This is where you up level and upgrade. It's not superficial. It's your light shining bright as you move into full, complete acceptance of who you are. The knowing of who you are builds self-trust, and this supports all of the beautiful work that you're going to do. So I want to encourage everyone, in order to move from self-doubt into self-trust, stay in the zone of positivity. I was going to say possibility, that too. Stay in the zones of positivity and possibility. I love that. And what are those zones? good, better, and best. We empaths, in order to be our very best and do our service work with excellence, we want to launch from a high bar. We want to soar from that high bar, not this low vibration of self-doubt and worry and fear. So instead of conceptualizing our lives as mediocre or just okay or glass half empty, we only want to see our glass as half full, getting fuller every day. So good, better, and best. Look at your life through the lens of it's all good. Everything I'm experiencing is either a lesson or a blessing. So it's all good. Even those things that are challenging, even those things that are difficult, even those things that feel uncomfortable, I'm learning so many things. So it's all good. And then the next level, we launch from good. The next level is better. With lessons, with integration, with growth, things become better. I become better at the way that I serve the planet, in the ways that I honor myself, and in the ways that I practice self-care. So from good, I get better. And then from better, there's best. And of course, best is infinite, right? There's never going to be a cap on what's best. In this infinite universe, there are multidimensional possibilities in terms of how we can move through the world and hone our craft and be better versions of ourselves. So when we do our spiritual work, our prayers, our meditation, our routines, our habits, our positive mindset, we find better and better and better ways to move through the world as a light that is here to help the planet. At some point, we may find the best way. But even then, we want to stay open to even more possibilities that can help us become even better. So good, better, best, knowing that even once you reach best, there's still an infinite number of possibilities in a multidimensional, universe. And that's the experience that we're having. So my final thoughts for self-trust versus self-doubt, remember, whatever is for you won't leave, reject, or abandon you, nor will it ever try to destroy you. So know that as you're doing your service work, align yourself with people, places, situations, things, environments that are high vibration and high frequency, and you have the capacity to witness you and hear from you, learn from you, heal within your energy signature. And that is another layer of protection so that you can protect the self-trust and self-doubt. If you surround yourself with toxic people who don't believe in light workers and don't believe in empaths and don't want to hear beautiful, lovely channeled messages, from the universe, from the divine, then you're probably going to stay stuck in self-doubt because you don't have people and places and things around you that can match your energy. But when you place yourself in beautiful experiences and vibrations, even if the people need your help or are struggling, but they have the ability to witness you and match back your energy with either gratitude or thank you or some kind of, beautiful high vibe mindset, positivity, optimism, you're really going to also always be able to replenish your energy, which will encourage your self-trust. So when you experience opposition, criticism, judgment of others, see these things as mountains to climb, not monsters to run and hide away from. This will always build your self-trust, just conceptualizing opposition as a mountain that you are fully capable of climbing rather than running away in fear. Fear has no power when you render it powerless. So stay encouraged, keep your head up, and remember your vibe always attracts your tribe. So keep your vibes high and your tribe will support you, they will find you, they will be there to witness you. I sure hope that these tips help somebody out there. Feel free to reach out if you like, empathhearthealing.com. You can find me on Instagram at empath_heart_healing. And I'm wishing everybody a great week.